Whether it took you several years or just a few weeks to obtain your private pilot's license, it is a great achievement and you should be rightly proud of reaching this goal. However, the post-PPL phase is an important time for the recently qualified pilot. You have learned to fly up to an acceptable standard, but this is when a new phase of learning begins. Assuming the funds are available and you can afford to fly on a regular basis, you might find yourself giving pleasure flights to friends and family until the novelty wears off. But what then? If you haven't planned ahead, you might find yourself flying less often. If you don't form the habit early in your flying career, you might stop landing away at other airfields. Without this practice, your confidence will lessen and eventually your flying might be confined to short trips in the local area. There is a risk that the fall in your confidence level may lead you to stop flying altogether. It would be a great shame to withdraw from flying having come so far, but it's all too common for amateur pilots to abandon it at this early stage. So set some new goals to maintain your interest. Continue to learn and to build your confidence. Consider the variety in aviation and stretch yourself to reach each of these objectives when you've built up enough confidence and ability. Join a flying club and socialise with other aviators. You'll find it encouraging to be among other pilots with whom you can share your experiences, hopes and even your fears. Join AOPA and enjoy hotel, fuel and pilot supply discounts. AOPA strives to protect the rights of general aviation pilots, and the sense of belonging to an association that fights for your rights is encouraging. Join the LAA or the equivalent in your country and build, maintain or restore aircraft. And of course visit other airfields. Land on grass, concrete and tarmac and compare the difference while you hone your precision landing skills. Fly throughout the year and study the weather. Strengthen your confidence in making the right choice when the weather is marginal. Convert to other aircraft types and grow to understand their handling characteristics. Convert to a tail dragger, or if you learned on a tail dragger, convert to a tricycle undercarriage aircraft. Treat the learning like a voyage of discovery. Learn to fly vintage aircraft. You may not be able to fly an expensive warbird, but you could log some tiger moth time or similar. Getting to know those who fly warbirds may put you in the right place at the right time to get a ride in something bigger. Learn to fly aerobatics and take part in amateur competitions. It's thrilling and fun, and you will learn all about the aircraft limits as well as your own. Why not go to fly-ins and air rallies? This is a very popular activity among amateur pilots who want to meet others in different locations. Take part in air races. Buddy up with a co-pilot and see if you can win your first trophy. Plan and fly a long trip with overnight stays either in a tent or in hotels. Fly across water and develop confidence in your navigation and fuel management skills. Lachlan Smart, an 18-year-old Australian pilot, has just flown around the world. His advice? Don't be afraid to dream big, and when you have a goal, go for it. If your pilot's license was the first step of a professional career, then you're probably already aware of the path to further training. You may already be planning for further ratings that will lead to a job as a commercial pilot or an instructor. But what do you do if you have your pilot's license and the cash runs out? For any number of reasons, you may find that the money just isn't available for flying. The pilot's license may have to be put aside while you take care of other financial responsibilities, like a home, family, schooling, and time spent with your loved ones. However, if it's obvious that you're hooked on aviation, then you may find your Christmas and birthday wishes are fulfilled, and you continue to add entries into your logbook. They may not be entries in the pilot in command column, but you can still experience flight in all kinds of ways. What's your next logbook entry going to be? Since obtaining my license, I've had to confine my logbook entries to training, but I've chosen flights that are memorable due to the aircraft type and the maneuvers flown. I've experienced general handling in a Harvard and 5 sets of aerobatics in an extra 300. The aerobatics are great fun and I highly recommend it to anyone. I've logged some general handling time in a PA-28. I've flown around Barbados in a Cessna 172. I've had a taste of the modern glass panel in a Cessna 172 SP, and I've flown some stick and rudder flying in a Tiger Moth. I've flown aerobatics in a Harvard, and yet more aerobatics in a Bulldog. I've enjoyed a completely new experience of flying in a gyrocopter, and just recently logged 30 minutes in a Piper Cub. So thanks very much for watching. I hope my video has given you a few ideas. You can read more about flying and aviation at benlovegrove.com or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this video with others who might be interested, and leave comments, feedback or requests for more videos like this. I would love to hear from you. Meanwhile, wishing you blue skies and calm winds.